In the last episode, we were starting to complete the elite achievement diaries. However, before we continue that, we're going to complete the angler outfit. Now, this minigame is nowhere near as bad as I remember. I think the fact that you can turn off this swaying camera motion helps definitely. But also, you literally, to get the points, you literally just fill the leaks until you get 50 points and you get your chance at the angler's outfit anyway. So I literally just have to click a few times and then AFK. So this is my current AFK task. All right, we're 3 out of 4. We're getting there. Just one more to go and I can leave this place forever. To be fair though, it's not as bad as I remember it. It's quite long, but at least it's relatively AFK. You can get the points kind of quickly and sort of do this AFK on the side, which is very beneficial for how busy I am recently. But yeah, this is not a mini game I plan on doing any further after I get this outfit, that's for sure. Alright, so now we have the full angler's outfit. That's an XP boost. I think it's 2.5% in total. Yeah, there we go, 2.5% in total. But the main reason we wanted it is for the combat achievement at Temporos eventually. But obviously it's nice to have a little XP boost as well. Pro tip, if you have the full outfit, the best way to rage bait people. Next achievement is we need to cast Ice Barrage at Castle Wars. Let's get set up for that. I haven't played Castle Wars in years, but I went on 2 different worlds there. And both times a game just wasn't starting. It was taking ages. I don't understand. There we go. An elite combat achievement is done. But yeah, I didn't realize Castle Wars was such an empty game mode these days. I thought there was at least some people that were quite dedicated to this. But yeah, as far as I can see, maybe I just got a bad time of day. There's just really isn't that many people. But that being said, personally, I do think there's much better content and minigames nowadays. I can imagine it's a shame for people that do enjoy PvP elements that Castle Wars is kind of dead. But it is what it is. As more content comes out, people flock to the stuff they enjoy more. All right, this should be the next achievement. All right, next one done. I'm only doing the one because I can't be bothered to go and get my seeds just yet. I will get on with farmer runs at some point. Every achievement is done except the agility one for our duns. That one we just need to get one more agility level. So what we really need to do is knock out these Kandarin ones, which yeah, unfortunately. So the quickest ones I can do is the dwarf reed one. I should be able to go and farm that now. I'm also going to do the same. I just harvest one of the herbs because I'm just doing it for the achievement. I do have a lot of herbs seeds from when I was keeping up with contracts a little while back, which I should probably get back into. Right, there we go. Kandarin elite task done. All right, we need to go and get chewed bones. I don't know if the Dragon Hunter Lance is available, so I guess I've got to... I'll probably just use Fang. It'll probably be all right. I'm hoping I'll just get lucky with the bones. I've been doing a lot of firsts recently. This may actually be my first Mythril Dragon kill ever. That's not too bad. I'm doing a decent amount of damage. Party definitely helps with Fang. 45's max it. All right, not bad, not bad. Okay, this might not take too long then. I think I forgot to mention, but the angler outfit actually only took me 32 fishing trawlers, so I did pretty well there. I've been doing not too bad in terms of just general drops at the moment. So hopefully when I return to doing things like raids, I might be able to get something nice. Oh, let's go. Finally. That took me about 68 kills, I think, to get that. So that was a bit longer than expected. But with how lucky I've been on drops recently, I cannot complain. All right, again, this is something I've never done. So I'm assuming I just click construct and go. I know there's a small chance you can get a dragon full helm from that. I think it's like 1 in 256 or something ridiculous. But as you can see, my next one is to finally do Barbarian Assault. I am not looking forward to this. It might not be as bad as I remember, but I just remember always hating this minigame. Now, from the hard diaries, this is what I ended up getting. So I've still got a pretty long way to go, unfortunately. It's definitely procrastinating doing Barbarian Assault, but my Barbarian training was literally 1 away from being done. Now I've done the Pyre ship, so I figured I may as well just finish it off while I'm here so I don't have to come back to it. Okay, yeah, done. Wow. So we're slowly closing in on all mini quests being done as well. Obviously, these aren't super important to be done, but it would be nice to have them all finished at some point. But after we've done the achievement diaries, we'll sort out talking about what my next goals are. I don't know if it's just because I don't do this minigame, but why is it so overly complicated? Like, I'm trying to watch a guide on it, and no matter which role I'm doing, just watching it, I have no clue what I'm actually meant to do. I don't know how I'm going to get myself to get level 5 in all these roles. All right, so currently I'm standing in a lobby for a mini game I don't want to play, and I can't even get into a team for one of the roles I need to get the most points in. The reason I'm not doing attacker is because you get 5 points every time you get to the end, I believe. So I think by the time I get all the other ones up, I think attacker might automatically get to level 5. But oh man, I just want to hop in and get some quick games done so I can get this done, and I can't even get into a team. I have been sat here for like 15 minutes. I'm still waiting to get in. So the American world, there's no one on. The UK world, there is actually no one in the lobby at all. Oh man, this mini game is so shit. I'm not doing. Oh, I can't be bothered. I'll try again later, but this is stupid. I'm literally stood in a lobby for 20 minutes for a mini game that I don't even want to do. How are you meant to get level 5 in all roles if there's not even people playing this piece? Oh man, I just really don't like this mini game. I've been gearing myself up to do this on a weekend because it's finally when I've got enough time, and there's not even anyone on. What is the point? I know there's people that actually enjoy this mini game as well, and how maybe once I can actually get into a game later, well, if I can later, maybe I'll enjoy it more. But I just don't understand how anyone can enjoy this. Serious note, if that minigame is just dead content, how am I meant to get level 5 in all roles? But yeah, if it is dead content, I don't even know what I can do there. My teammates are also very busy recently, so unless I can convince my teammates to come online do a minigame I'm pretty sure they don't enjoy, I genuinely don't know how I can, in a reasonable amount of time, get level 5 in all roles. It's just really bothering me. The fact that the thing that's holding me back now probably isn't even agility, which that should be the biggest one, but a mini game that I don't like and now is preventing me because I can't even get into a game. I'm hoping it's just because of the time. But it's like midday on a Saturday when I'm recording this. So on the UK world, you'd think there'd at least be a single person in the lobby, and there wasn't anyone. And on the American world, well, there wasn't enough people to get a game going. Plus, I'm gonna have to play specific roles at some point, which then will make it even harder to get into a game. This is definitely not gonna help with my opinion of Barbarian Assault, I'm telling you now. So in the meantime, my plan is to get myself at least around 50k XP away from 85 agility, or start working towards that, so when I do get the lamp I can just instantly get 85. You know it's rough when agility's calming you down. I can't believe I've done 100 laps of this place already, but there you go. All right, that's 200 laps. Just 181 more to go. Although, as I've said, I'm not going to go for the whole 181. I'm going to leave myself 50k away. Side note for the collection log luck, if it's coming up with that 100% error thing that it was coming up for me previously, if you actually go onto the boss tab itself, it seems to update it. So been incredibly lucky on a lot of these bossing pets. Either top 1% or top 0.1. Oh wait, no, that's 0.00. Oh my. Wow, yeah, I've been incredibly lucky on some of these, honestly. So at some point my luck is going to turn. I'm sure there's going to be a bunch of pets that go super dry on as well, unfortunately. All right, 300 laps. Yeah, we are 73,000 XP away, so we're just getting another almost 25k XP, and then we're done because we're leaving the last 50k for the lamp. I think it's the only way I'm going to force myself to do it. I just don't know how I'm going to get myself to do it otherwise. Okay, so we are now within 50k away from 85 agility, so I really do have to force myself to go back to Barbarian Assault. As you can see, we got up to 328 lap count, which is a decent amount. And honestly, I was much preferring doing agility to Barbarian Assault, but we got to get on with it. Okay, so it does appear in the evenings you do get more people. How is the UK world still got no one on it? So yeah, we have to use the American world, unfortunately. Dealing with the ping isn't the worst thing we're having to do here. No way, I might actually get into a oh, we're in, let's go. We're actually doing it. Finally, we'll get some points. Unfortunately, it's in the attacker one, which is the one I have the most points in anyway, but you know, it is what it is. All right, level 5 attacker, let's go. That does unfortunately mean the rest of this run is pointless, but you know, it's gonna get us 5 points in all the other roles. And now I need to learn some of the other roles. I need to either do collector, healer, or defender. So let's go and see what I can get. All right, now I'm starting to get into the flow of it, and I'm actually getting into games. I'm not finding this as bad as I was, I won't lie. I think it was just a bit of tilt where I just didn't want to do this. I wanted to get on with other stuff. Healer level 2. That last run was absolutely terrible. Literally, we got to wave 9 and I left because people just weren't doing what they meant to. For some reason, we had a second healer that was just AFK and our attacker was super low level, which meant they were taking ages to kill everything and I was having to constantly heal them. But because the other healer was AFK, they weren't even dealing with the flipping healers. So I literally was running about like a maniac for like 6 minutes per wave. I feel like if you don't get a terrible team, this isn't too bad. But that, yeah, not everyone on that team was terrible, but that was just rough, I won't lie. That's all the time I've got for this episode. If you want to see me torture myself at this place, then make sure to subscribe. But otherwise, I'll see all of you in the next one.